Hello everyone. Today I have a watch with me from the UK or Great Britain. It's been a brand that has been on my radar for a while. They've been making really nice, classic, vintage, almost military and funky style pieces for a while now. The one piece that caught my eye was actually one of their bronze pieces, which is what I have today. So the company is none other than Isotope watches. So the watch came in a box like that, and inside the box, probably one of the nicest, handiest watch box, storage box I've seen. I really like this. It's a very compact, cute, and properly finished in the same color as the box, in a very nice blue tone with the company name Isotope. Stitching, soft, smooth, and it's smaller than your palm, so it's a great box to take along when you're traveling. Nice, compact, sturdy. So as you open it up, it opens up like this with very nice plush velvet finishing. Again, Isotope, properly done, well made box. You can feel the quality. The item came with protection, and the whole dial was nicely sealed, which I think is important because I've had a recent watch that came without any seal, and unfortunately it was scratched and damaged. So I have with me today the Old Radium Bronze Pilot watch. A very nice vintage style finishing. I love the graining on the strap, just the case shape, the style of the lux, the style of the crown, and the design of that. The dial, as you can see, there's multi layers and there's so much of texture going on this dial. This watch, it's a bronze pilot watch. The Old Radium is actually an ode to the brave pilots who fought a lot of the odds in World War II. So several elements on the Old Radium gives it, in the words Isotope says, a very charismatic character. It's a 40mm case, very easy piece to wear. Although Isotope does note that back in that era, it was usually steel watches. However, they think bronze made the piece look a lot more exciting, and I guess the way the bronze or patina over time gives it an even more vintage, old school, classy look. So they went for the C2SN8 bronze, which is probably one of the best bronze choices you can go with. It has a nice colorway which from some angles resemble rose golds. So as you can see, the numerals, it was made with intent to be highly legible, which is a must for a pilot's watch. And it has Isotope's signature style, design style, which is this lacrima in black, which actually is a teardrop. So that's one of the signatures of Isotope. And it has a grainy finish on the dial and on the inner part of the dial, which is the lacrima shape. The dial has so much of textures and almost like a stone, rough edges, grain-like finish all over the dial. The model I have with me is the ash gray. The ash gray and the lima in black almost look similar, and they contrast each other very, very nicely. It might be a bit dull, it might be a little bit flat, but I just like how these two tones in varying contrasts almost look similar as well, and they almost seem from some angles like one entire dial. So that was something unique about this colorway which made me go for it. And I'm really a fan of the style of the numerals. It's highly legible, and the Arabic numerals and the hands, which are sword style hands, are all coated with loom, and the finishing on the hands are also very precise, very clean, very well done. The Super Luminova has that colorway which also feels very vintage, style of a bygone era, and it almost gives a little bit of a reminiscence of aged radium that you have on vintage watches, which inspired the name Old Radium. And there's a date window here at 3 o'clock, so because of that date window, the number 3 numeral is missing to have that square date window. It has a sapphire crystal glass. It's gonna be a great daily piece as it can take some beating. Really like, apart from the K shape, is just the style of the simple turn down lux, and the whole case is brushed, and it just has that very nice bronze finish, a nice shine to it, and the crown almost reminds me of an oversized crown that you would see in pocket watches from a similar era. Simple, easy to adjust, and it's a screw down crown. It's fitted with a Swiss automatic movement. It's a Ledron mechanical movement. Onto the back, exhibition case bag. Again, the signature of Isotope, that teardrop Ledron on the roto wheel, and it's a nice movement, and you can see it beating away. As the name says, Isotope Old Radium is a Swiss automatic movement. It has a power reserve of 40 hours. It's a bronze. This is number 9 out of 300, so it's a limited edition series as well. It comes with 25 jewels and beats at 28,800 beats per hour, and it's decorated, as you can see, the Côte de Geneviève, and it has some perlage, which is also not an easy design to get because it has to be consistent throughout, and the word Ledron with the numerals, and it's Swiss. Again, a highly decorated movement. It may look simplistic, it may look like nothing much went into it, but a lot of work has gone into this movement, and you can see the blue screw just to elevate this piece further. And again, I'm really pleased with the strap choice as well. Extremely softly finished leather strap made from Italian soft calf leather, and it's also fitted with a bronze buckle engraved with Isotope name as well, which will patina nicely, and you can see bronze. Overall, a very nice finished piece with a lot of nice amount of loom, just the right amount of detail, which fits the era of World War II when watches were still more straightforward and practical in design. But it ticks every box in terms of style, adding a bit of vintage touches on the crown, knurled, oversized, the numerals, the hands, and the style and the blending and the matching of the colorway of the strap and the bronze just makes this piece really well thought of, refined, and very well designed movement, automatic Swiss movement, and the Isotope logo on the crown. See how this one fits on the wrist. Very nice piece. I love the textures on that dial. I just like very much how the words Isotope, automatic, and radium are painted onto that rough grain like surface of the dial. And it signs off at the bottom with the word Great Britain. The 0 to 60 number track style, just as you move away from the dial, a chapter ring with the markings with stick and small little square blocks that are nicely in unison with that 0 to 60 minute or second number track style chapter ring. A great piece, one that I really like.